Welcome. I'm Colleen Rice, Executive Director of Leadership in Medina County. Congratulations, Class of 2020 In Focus class, on the work you did to learn and grow in your civic knowledge. I hope you continue to invest in your leadership acumen by keeping engaged and building relationships that will foster community. As DeWitt Jones said, change your lens, change your life. During today's graduation, you will hear from the Medina County Commissioners as they pass a resolution commending your work in the signature program of Leadership Medina County. You will also hear from our state elected officials and the president of the Leadership Medina County Board. Congratulations and enjoy this graduation program.
Now we have a resolution commending the graduating students from Leadership Medina County, Class of 2020, that Commissioner Hudson will read the list of.
Amy D'Amico, Anne Marie Adkins, Anthony S. D'Amico, Ashley Ryan Sorgen, Becky Paris, Christopher Wunker, Daniel Slife, David M. Chambers, David S. Smith Jr., Eleni Manousogiannakis, Eric J. Matyac, Ericha Fryfogle-Joy, Gail Ebey, Jason Bidinger, Jason C. Venner, Jennifer Bilek, Jennifer Brenner, Jennifer Smigla, Julie Fetto, Catherine Sass, Kellie Ellis, Kelly Parks, Kelly Smith, Kevin Newman, Kristin Baum, Lisa Taunt, Maria Burk, Megan Milliken, Melanie Malding, Michelle Wedlake, Natalie Peacock, Sarah Karger, Scott Schenker, Shannon Ryan, Stephanie Robinson, Stephen C. Howington, Susan Heiser, Timothy L. Busby, Tom O'Connell, and Tracy Ruffin. Those are our graduates from the 2020 class of Leadership Medina.
And you're making a motion to approve?
And I make a motion to approve.
Second.
Roll?
Mr. Hudson?
Yes.
Mrs. Hudson?
Yes.
Mrs. Sweat?
Yes. Thank you. Congratulations to all.
I'm State Senator Larry Obhoff, representing the amazing people of Medina County. Congratulations on your graduation from the Leadership Medina County program. Our community thrives because people like you are willing to step up. Your leadership is needed now more than ever as we navigate this difficult and challenging time in our world. But I have no doubt that together we will take these hard times and turn them into future growth and opportunity. It's a privilege to serve our community alongside you, and if I can ever be of help to you, please feel free to reach out. Again, on behalf of the Ohio Senate, I congratulate you on this accomplishment. I thank you for your hard work that got you here today, and I wish you continued health and success.
I'm State Representative Steve Hambley, and I want to congratulate the graduating members of the Leadership Medina County class. As a member of the original Board of Trustees of Leadership Medina County many years ago, I never envisioned the impact over time as well as the geography of the program. The commendations we put together for you, congratulating you, include signatures of state representatives from all the surrounding counties. This demonstrates to me not only the importance of the impact on the program on you as individuals, but also our families, our communities, our counties, as well as the region. Once again, congratulations on your completion of the program. Please stay involved in the Leadership Alumni Program. And lastly, thank you for your investment in a better future for all of us and our great county.
Well, hello, everybody. My name is Klaus Meyer, and I'm currently serving as the president of the board for Leadership Medina County. And on behalf of the board and myself, I'd like to congratulate you on the successful completion of the 2020 signature class, and also to thank you for sticking with this program this year. You know, looking back at the last several months, your class would face some unprecedented obstacles that no other class has faced, namely the shutdown of businesses, schools, and public gatherings due to a pandemic. But under the leadership of Colleen, the dedication and the passion of your class, along with your willingness to be innovative and ability to adapt, the class of 2020 was able to complete the program. You know, when you look at some of the successful characteristics of successful leaders, you'll find that they are dedicated, passionate, innovative, and also adaptive. You know, before the shutdown occurred, your class chose the theme In Focus, and it was relating to the year 2020, which represents perfection or precise vision. And when you look back at the challenges that you had to overcome, this is exactly what you needed to be, in focus, which is another very important characteristics of a leader. There's going to be some challenging times that we as a nation are facing. My hope is that you're going to take what you've learned, get involved, and make a difference. I wish you the best of luck in the upcoming years. Thank you.
Introducing Leadership Medina County's Class of 2020, the In Focus class.
Hi, my name is Anne-Marie Adkins. I am the Executive Assistant/Agent at SVN Summit Commercial Real Estate.
I'm Kristin Baum with Remax Crossroads.
My name's Jason Bidinger, and I work for Westfield.
Hey guys, it's Jen Bilek. I am working as the Director of Human Resources at Malone University.
Hi everybody, my name is Jennifer Brenner. I'm with Jobs for Ohio's Graduates here in Medina County.
Hi, I'm Maria Burk. I am the Director of Community Engagement with United Way of Medina County.
Hello everybody, Tim Busby here. I am employed by Westfield Bank.
Dave Chambers. I'm the Treasurer of Medina City Schools.
My name is Amy D'Amico and I'm President of Fidato Wealth.
I'm Tony D'Amico, CEO of Fidato Wealth.
Hi everybody, my name is Gail Ebey. I am a Children's Department Supervisor at Medina County District Library, and I have been there since 2013. I am also the owner of Gail's Goodies Cake Pops.
Hi, my name is Kellie, Ellis, and I'm the Associate Principal at the Medina County Career Center.
I'm Julie Fetto, and I'm the Chief Nursing Officer at Medina Hospital, which is part of Cleveland Clinic System.
Hey, this is Ericha Fryfogle-Joy with Marian's Closet and Wadsworth Brewing Company.
My name is Susan Heiser. I am with Bullseye Activewear and Promotions in Brunswick, Ohio.
Hi everybody, this is Steve Howington. I work with the Sherwin-Williams company out of Strongsville, Ohio.
I'm Sarah Karger and I work for Experis.
Hi everyone, my name is Eleni. I work at the Medina County Health Department. I am the Health Center Executive Director there.
Good day, my name is Ericha Matyac. I work with Experis, a manpower group company.
My name's Melanie Malding and I'm with Huntington Insurance.
Hi, my name is Megan Milliken, and I work at the Medina County Juvenile Detention Center as the Assistant Superintendent.
Hello, everyone. This is Kevin New. I'm from Dollar Bank.
So my name's Tom O'Connell, and I work as the Executive Director of Habitat for Humanity here in Medina County.
Hello, my name is Becky Paris, and I am the counselor on the opiate response team here in Medina County. I work for Alternative Paths.
My name is Kellie Parks, and I have the pleasure and honor of being the owner of Medina Center for Dance Art.
Hi everyone, I'm Natalie Peacock and I work at the Akron-Canton Regional Food Bank.
Hi, this is Shannon Ryan from Medina County Public Transit.
Stephanie Robinson, I work at Ohio Guidestone and Hope Recovery Community.
Hi, my name is Tracy Ruffin, and I am with Sister Circle Medina Incorporated.
My name is Kate Sass. I am currently working on licensure for chemical dependency counseling.
All right, well, my name's Scott Schenker. I work at Simmons Brothers Construction. I'm the accountant / office manager / whatever we need done.
Hello, my name is Daniel Slife, and I'm the director of the Wadsworth Public Library.
I am Jennifer Smigla from Securitas.
I'm Kellie Smith. I work at Krogan Colonial Bank, and I'm a commercial banker here in Medina County.
Hi, my name is David Smith. I'm Executive Vice President for Spencer Technologies out of Medway, Massachusetts.
My name is Ashley Ryan Sorgan, and I'm an estate planning and elder law attorney with Marie Merrill Edmonds Company here in Medina.
Hi, my name is Lisa Taunt. I work for the Society, which is formerly known as Society for Handicapped Citizens, or SHC.
Hi, this is Jason Venner. I'm the Human Resource Manager with Clamco Products Incorporated in Wadsworth, Ohio.
Great. Hello, everyone. My name is Michelle Wedlake, and I am the Administrative Assistant to Bill and Randy Bennett, the owners of the great company Automation Tool and Die.
Hi, I'm Chris Wonker. I work for Blair Rubber.
My most eye-opening session probably was the opening retreat, and just the speakers and really listening to them talk about leadership and the process of determining if you were an owl, beaver, dolphin, or fox. That was really cool. So that was really a neat experience. And then beyond that, just that continued surprise each class day to learn, wow, there's this whole other piece of our county that I didn't know about. So,
and I'm very grateful to be in a class with so many great leaders. I really enjoyed getting to know everyone at the opening retreat, and that experience was worth it all in and of itself.
I go back to the name learning game where we're all in that circle, and I felt that was fun, if not funny, just in my own mind, thinking, first off, I'm terrible with names. People introduce themselves, and 5 seconds later, I forgot their name. And when the guy said, "You're going to know all 40 people's names," I said, "Whatever, sure." And sure enough, that game, you learn their name, but also you learn something about them, an interest or something. And I thought that was really cool, and it worked. And I thought that was a lot of fun.
In our opening retreat, when we went around our circle and introduced ourselves with our name, and we had to share an action and what we love to do. And I'm Gail, and I love to bake.
We had to fish, or we had to play soccer or box or whatever we had to do so we could remember each other's names, which that was pretty fun for me. Being an active person, getting up and moving around.
I have more self-awareness of my skill set, and where there were things that I learned that I'm better at than I thought I even was. And then there were also some things where I learned where, I need to do better. And working with all of you was really helpful for me to see these things. And it also, I was able to see how we can all have different strengths and weaknesses, and yet be able to come together to do some great work for our community.
I had a great time at that opening retreat because I wasn't sure what to expect. Actually, I was kind of nervous, but when I got in the room with other people, other leaders that I would not have had another chance to meet, I really enjoyed being able to build, create, and share with the other leaders of Medina County.
One of the things that I found funniest during LMC was our opening retreat, where myself and a couple others decided we would sing karaoke, which I haven't done since I was probably 21 years old. Until you actually experience the opening retreat, you don't know what everybody's talking about when they tell you that you walk in to 40 strangers, but you walk out with 40 new best friends.
I thought another funny time was at the opening retreat, which, by the way, I loved. That was an amazing 2 days. And gosh, we certainly got to know people in such a short time. I mean, in 36 hours, I felt like I really knew these people, and starting that bond. But the funny part about that day, I think, was when we had to build the tower. That was hysterical.
After I was accepted into Leadership Medina County, I was super excited. The days leading up to the retreat, I was really nervous. I knew I was about to meet 40 leaders in the community, and that terrified me because I tend to be an introvert. So this was definitely going to put me outside of my comfort zone. But after the retreat, meeting everybody, I couldn't stop smiling, and I was super excited for what the year had to bring, and all the opportunities Leadership Medina County had to offer. I can really say that I am so proud to live and work in Medina County.
It was hard for me to go in a room and focus on who I am versus what I do, but that was a great way to get to know people and even get to know myself a little better. At the opening retreat from Dr. Fortner was to focus on the buttonhole balance, and I've shared that with my colleagues at the library, and I really focus on that.
I would say the opening retreat was one of the most eye-opening. We all learned a lot because we learned a lot about each other.
It amazes me how we were able to take a group of 40 people who didn't know each other, and in 48 hours we became friends. And then over the course of the year, we became family, and at least for me.
And meeting this group of people helped me realize that there are other people out there who are doing the same thing every day. And what's better was I instantly gained about 40 friends right off the bat.
I think really it has sort of changed me in a way where I feel so connected to the community, to the people that I experienced these wonderful days of learning about our county with. And it's just been such a pleasure. And I'm very, very blessed and lucky to be a part of this group.
Being in a career path for several years, I've been so focused on improving my skills, improving what I can offer clients, trying to build my business. And I feel like I've been in this tunnel of just real estate for the past 5 or so years. So when I was introduced to all these other people, a room full of people with different passions and talents and professions, it really made me feel like my mind, just opened up my eyes and my mind to so many more things.
And it was a pleasure working with all of you and meeting you. And I think one of the biggest takeaways for me was just expanding the network. We did the first opening retreat, which really focused on leadership exercises directly. But for me, everything after that was about the people that I met and the things that I learned along the way. And it's just a great experience. I'm thankful for it, even though we've been cut short here. There's no regrets about that.
This year was a blessing to be a part of Leadership Medina County. Each of the class days built relationships, built networking, and built strength in one another. We, especially I was a part of the point in time count group, and still laugh out loud when I think of some of our meetings and the times that we had together. But we were a passionate group, and I could say that for each one of my classmates. There was passion behind the work that each person does, a passion behind Medina County, and wanting to help every single person in Medina County in one way or another and make an impact.
The Leadership Medina has completely changed my life this year. I'm so blessed and so honored to be a part of the In Focus class of 2020. I have made some friendships that I am sure will last a lifetime.
What I learned or what changed me is just like the new perspective on the layers of community in Medina, and the layers of people within our community, and just being grateful for the class's support. I had some losses during this past year, and getting cards from people that like in the class and support like that just really makes like a big difference. So those were the things that left like the mark on me.
And I just want to say it was a privilege and a joy to be a part of the In Focus 2020 class this year. I learned a lot. I really enjoyed all my classmates, and I hope we all stay connected going forward. I'm sad that COVID-19 disrupted our ending to the class, but I believe we're resilient and we can come back from this even better than before. So happy graduation day, everybody.
And it was a wonderful experience. The friendships, the atmosphere, the learning, the wonderful places in Medina County that I never knew existed are a blessing to all of us.
Today is, first of all, how appreciative I am for this experience with Leadership Medina County. The places that we've been, how accommodating businesses were for us, and getting to know my classmates, what a wonderful group of people. I think we're just very, very lucky for the leadership that we have here in Medina.
But as I think of what I learned, I felt like every session, every time we were together, I felt like I was learning something new. But honestly, the highlight for me was really just the relationships, the friendships, the networking, the conversations that would happen over lunchtime together, as our project groups met together after our sessions were done. Those relationships will continue, even though our class year, so to speak, is coming to an end. And that was really the highlight for me. So I'm thankful to be a part of this year's signature class. Thank you.
I just wanted to say what a pleasure it's been, what an honor it's been, and just how amazing it's been to be a part of this class, to experience the things that we've had to experience together, and just to get to know one another. I've made some great relationships, some great contacts that I know will last a lifetime.
I have enjoyed meeting some of my classmates, and I am kind of observant, so this is a silly thing, but some people have noticed I will ask Dave Chambers what socks he's wearing, because opening retreat, he said, "I'm Dave and I love food." And right after that, I noticed that he had tacos on his socks, and just knowing that Dave, who was wearing a very professional business suit, had fun, funky socks on, was fantastic. And he hasn't disappointed me at all this entire time.
The relationships and the bonds that were formed, and the way that we were brought together, I probably would have never have met 3/4 of the people that were in our class, and I just value and treasure their friendships.
Thank you all for everything. I miss you and I'm here for you. Just give me a shout.
Leadership Medina County has been a wonderful experience. It was a very unique year in many ways, but the people that I have met, the businesses I have seen were astounding.
But anyway, I just want to wish everyone well, and thanks for a great year, and hopefully we'll get to see each other face to face at some of the classes that we missed. I don't know about any of you, but I can't wait to freeze my butt off at Agriculture Day.
I guess I just want them to know how grateful I am for the opportunity to get to know them and learn about them, not only their specialty and, you know, their role in the community, but also just as people, and how very, very grateful, I'm speaking on behalf of everybody here at the hospital, how grateful we are for the people that have reached out to us and the community support that has been given, and many of those people were my classmates. I've even gotten cards. I mean, it's just, I don't want to get emotional, but it's been so heartwarming, and I cannot express my appreciation enough.
But we laughed in every class, and we have such a fun group and fun-spirited, and people with just great hearts and happiness. You can just see joy in so many of our classmates.
There were so many things that our classmates had to offer. I learned about Hope Recovery, Habitat for Humanity. These are things that I didn't even know existed in our county. So it was super interesting to see our classmates outside of class year, but I'm looking forward to continuing the relationships that I have built with my classmates and being a part of Leadership Medina County in the future.
Yes, we got lost driving around Medina, and Dave was trying to tell Tim what way to go on the back streets. We thought we knew a shortcut. No, we didn't. I think we ended up being one of the last groups to the hospital that day.
I have had such a wonderful time with Leadership Medina County, and I couldn't be more thankful to be part of the class of 2020. We are definitely in focus. We are focused on everything that's been going on in our community, in our environments, and beyond, especially with the pandemic that hit.
I am so happy that I got to meet all of you wonderful folks as a part of the leadership experience. As I think most of you may know, I moved into Medina County relatively recently, and so a big part of what I was hoping to get out of the leadership experience was to just meet folks in the community, to find out what makes the community tick, and the program absolutely delivered. Everybody that I have interacted with as a part of leadership has been just a joy and a delight to me. And my great hope is that we can extend this into the future, both within the context of formal leadership activities, but also just, you know, kind of out in the world as as fellow human beings. So I hope you're all doing well through the lockdown, and I can't wait to see you all again face to face.
I've heard that lifelong friendships can come from Leadership Medina, and I believe it.
I live outside of the county and really appreciate having learned more about the inner workings of the county, as well as how proud all of my classmates are of their work and their organizations. And I really, really enjoyed seeing my classmates in action when we would visit their own organizations. I look forward to continuing the friendships and connections that I have made and that you've made with me.
I think one of the things I enjoyed the most is there were people in my class that probably are in different fields, different occupations that I never would have had the opportunity to talk to before. It was just something that was unexpected. So it's things like that that come up that maybe you go into leadership thinking it's going to be one thing and you end up learning so much more and having such a big experience that it was just something. I wish it could have gone longer. But, you know, hopefully we'll be able to catch up and make up some days. And now I have a whole new network of friends that I can work with in the community. And that's fantastic.
Leadership Medina has definitely helped me find my village, my people, my support network. And that was what I wasn't really expecting to get out of it, is how close those friendships have become.
And so thank you, class of 2020. You are the best.
It's important that we have foxes and owls and everything in our world. We need them. And I learned an appreciation for them, particularly because my husband is a fox. So I learned to appreciate his characteristics and what they bring to the world, really.
I learned that I'm an owl, and there's only 4 of us in the class, I think it was. So obviously I'm a unique personality.
Well, I am a beaver.
To say that I am a dolphin.
It was so interesting. I tested out, so to speak, as a fox.
I was an owl in our class, so shout out to my fellow owls.
I'm a dolphin. And I am definitely a dolphin.
I am a dolphin. At the opening retreat, I found out I was a fox.
I was a dolphin. I am a dolphin.
I am a fox, according to our class study, with a little bit of dolphin on the back end.
What a difference. Every single day was different. Every day was, you were taking away something that you could truly say, I learned, I did not know about our county.
I am thrilled that I was part of Leadership Medina. I know it was cut short in the sense that we didn't get to complete everything that we thought that we would in the way we thought we would, but it was so eye-opening, and I would do it all over again.
And it has been such a pleasure to work with all the folks that I've met here, leaders throughout the county, working with Colleen. I learned so much about the history of the county that I really didn't know about, and got a better sense of the geography.
Learning about how Medina County began, like from the very, very beginning. It's, you know, from Indians and Native Americans and buffalo trails, and I didn't know any of that. I've kind of wondered in the past, like, so how did we get here? I know the history is 200 and some years old, but how did we get from nothing to all this? And that was something that was super interesting to me.
Was History Day. We were on the square with our groups that Colleen had broke us out into, and we did a scavenger hunt on the square. It was one of the most incredible days that I have had.
One of my favorite days was History Day, because I'm not new to Medina County, but I'm definitely an immigrant to Medina County. I'm originally from Lorain, so it was great to learn the history of Medina.
I really enjoyed doing the scavenger hunt in the square, running around like kids, and then having ice cream afterwards. especially with Gail's special concoction. I found eye-opening was like Stephanie's house where she was helping people. It's a world I'm not used to, and it really was eye-opening to me. I really appreciated meeting all you and learning with you, and I hope we stay together for quite some time.
One really exciting day for me was obviously taking everybody through the Career Center. Everyone couldn't believe all the opportunities that we have to offer to students.
Every session has been absolutely fantastic. I appreciate all of the hard work and the time and energy that the committees have put forward to getting us to go on these special day trips. I have learned so much about Medina County. Absolutely love every moment. Probably my favorite session was Education Day. I have been to the Career Center, but I hadn't ever gotten a tour of the Career Center. So just to see all of the fabulous programs that we offer to Medina youth was amazing. I have been to the JDC as well. I just really value and appreciate all the hard work that Megan and my class and everyone else at the JDC do to help our youth who are in need of programs like that.
I was able to really see all the great work that the Medina County Career Center is doing. And each department, whether it be cosmetology or, graphic design or, the automotives or even, precision machining, every department had such great resources. It had such great instructors and the students, and they were all so engaged, and it was like we weren't even there. And it was really eye-opening to me to see that we have this great opportunity here in Medina County.
High school. I never imagined as a 40-something-year-old woman I'd be heading back to high school, but when we went to the Medina County Career Center, I just thought that was so cool. It definitely made me want to go back to school. And it actually made me look into a couple of hobbies of my own that I never thought I would kind of look into.
I really had a great day at the Medina County Career Center, learned a lot about what this county has to offer and some of the best and dedicated people.
The education day was maybe the most eye-opening day for me, going through the Medina County Career Center. I was just absolutely amazed at the wide range of available hands-on learning, from veterinary to cosmetology to, mechanical stuff. It was just absolutely outstanding. And
the best class day I thought was the combination class day, the education day. I enjoyed my time at Wadsworth High School and learned a lot about at least the school that my kids go to and the programs that they have available, and then combining that with what we did at Westfield and then at the Career Center, and listening to Dr. Kubala speak around school funding. It was great. It was a great topic, and again, as we see things as they happen today, the impact that the funding can have on the schools and programs that we have.
Thank you. So one of my favorite experiences was related to Education Day, where the groups broke out and we got to attend or tour a local education center. And my center was the Board of Developmental Disabilities. And to see all of the resources that were available, including the smart home model where, people from the community, it wasn't just students, would have the opportunity to come in and really see the tools that were available for them to be able to live independently, and really to see how that technology has advanced has been one of the best experiences, because it really shows that Medina County does focus on building community, but they are also individualizing that attention. So we have enough resources and enough nonprofit organizations and other people with a passion to help these little niche issues. And to see the Board of Developmental Disabilities have such great resources was really eye-opening.
So one of the best things that I've learned is every class day was special to me, because I learned about everything local, and having no idea about Ag Day or Government Day or who the sheriff was or who the mayors or attorneys, which are good people to know, the attorneys in Medina. But once I got to learn, there's so much going on here. The history is so rich that I would never have discovered how special Medina County was if I did not go through this leadership program.
Learning about all the different aspects of the county helped me appreciate it, and also realize that there have been people who have been working hard for decades and decades to make the county make the community what it is, and that when we come in as newcomers, we really need to respect that and not just take advantage of everything they put in place for us, but we need to help sustain it and contribute positively to it. So I learned where to go and how to do that.
My favorite class day this year was our local government day. I found it very interesting to tour the jails, the juvenile facility, as well as going to the courthouse, getting to ask questions of the people who work there, and really getting to know the history of the building and the history of the people who work there.
And it really helped me understand, yeah, there's a lot of things that we do that make a lot of sense, and maybe I didn't even know existed, or on the surface, you know, I'd say, well, I wonder why that's done that way. So it brought me a lot of confidence in our leaders, our community leaders that run our assets, like the health department, or you know, our courts and everything. So it's just been a really eye-opening and inspiring experience, because
by joining Leadership Medina County, I was able to really get a better sense of the history and the county as a whole that I just wouldn't have been able to figure out on my own, or wouldn't have thought to. You know, some of the places that we went and the people that we met along the way, I mean, it was just such an enriching experience.
I'm honored to be part of the 2020 Leadership Medina Signature Class. I think we learned a lot this year. We made a lot of connections with some great leaders. I want to share just a couple things. My most eye-opening moment was at the Juvenile Detention Center here in Medina, where I saw a young man who was being checked in. This brought some tears to my eyes. I had to excuse myself.
One of my favorite class days was going in and visiting the Juvenile Detention Center and the Medina County Jail. I've never been in anything like that before, but what was bittersweet about that were all the resources around the jails, connecting these people to give them opportunities to improve their mental health, maybe improve their perspective on things. It was just another eye-opening experience.
Seeing things that I haven't had the opportunity to be involved in before was eye-opening, heartwarming, and just really fuels my passion for serving my community more.
When I was given the opportunity to explain what I do for a living, helping people that are addicted to drugs and alcohol, being able to share that message just was a special moment for me.
So Human Services Day was the most eye-opening session of the year for me. Though I've worked in the field for some time, and with some of the agencies we learned about and visited that day, I developed a whole new understanding and appreciation for how collaborative Medina County is when it comes to helping others.
I've enjoyed learning about the different services that Medina County has to offer, and I think that leadership is awesome.
Say the personal influence that it has had on me, the personal context that I have had, the personal knowledge. You know, I went into this thinking a lot about business, and the truth is, it's amazing. I live in Medina County, and it's amazing how much more I have learned about the place where I live, and how much more I value that, and how much more I appreciate the successes that it's had, and how much more I've just had the chance to learn about it and all the leaders and the people within the community.
It was amazing to me to learn and see about all the things, not even all, some of the things in Medina County I just weren't aware of.
I really didn't feel until this year that I actually understand what the unique assets we have, all the unique talents we have in Medina County, but not only that, the unique challenges that we have. This whole process really helped kind of bubble that all to the surface and make it really real for me.
An unusual year, but still a really great experience to, really see parts of the county that I had no idea that existed. Just learning about all the different and great resources that are out there for members of our county, and also to meeting other people in our class.
I think the most eye-opening would have been each and every class day from that point on, because you had to really look deep inside of yourself and you were moved.
One of the other things that I thoroughly enjoyed was visiting the small businesses here in Medina County, particularly lowbrow customs. I thoroughly enjoyed that experience. And but I think the one that I most appreciated was the look on Jennifer Brenner's face when we were touring lowbrow customs. I think that woman needs a Harley Davidson.
Looking back, I think the best time I had was when we all took our bus trip through the businesses and went to the motorcycle shop. I can't remember the shop itself, but it was just interesting to listen to the gentleman who owns the shop and how he developed his craft, and then also just seeing how people interacted not only with him and his people, but also interacted with each other as we were going along the trip.
If I had to choose one day, I would definitely pick Made in Medina County Day, just because all of the wonderful career opportunities Medina County has to offer.
I'm still wowed by Made in Medina County Day. To think about the employment opportunities available to those in our county and surrounding counties, it's overwhelming, especially during this pandemic, knowing there are places that are hiring and want reliable, good, hardworking people.
But overall, I would recommend leadership to other people. I think it gives you a chance to really learn about your community, learn about other people.
It's been a kind of crazy, wild, fun year, but I really enjoyed my time with leadership.
When I think of the funniest time in Leadership Medina County, actually I think of Colleen and almost every speaker that we have, and you knew that we were getting close to time because it was uncomfortable as Colleen would kind of approach and make the attempt to cut them off so we can move on to our next topic. So I always found that humorous.
For me, the best day that we had that I learned so much was the Wellness Day. And everything that Medina has to offer as a county for everybody that lives in this county. I thought that was amazing because being here since 1978, didn't have a clue. So I loved it.
During that time, watching the participants all run around like chickens with their heads cut off. And I don't understand. I need to go over here to get this voucher, or I need to get this certification for this, or how am I going to get money to do that when I have to go over here? And watching the frustration was really knowing that these people were getting that aha moment of how do people do this in real life every day for something as simple as how am I going to feed my kids? How can I get to work even though I need the money and I want to work, but I don't have the resources to get me there?
And we had a poverty simulation, and I learned so much, even though I felt like it brought back a lot of memories to me. There were some things that I learned about that take place actually right here in our own community.
Another very special day for me was a Human Services Day for two particular reasons. Getting to experience how people, what things that people have to do to survive, just to get their basic necessities, and the hoops they have to jump through and the obstacles that they encounter on a daily basis. I hope that as being a leader in Medina County, that I can help soften that blow in any way possible.
I was first generation to go to college. And on my dad's side, I was the first person to graduate from college. So the poverty simulation really hit home and kind of woke me back up. And what am I doing to pay it forward? So it really helps me to look for avenues that I can give back in a similar fashion, because life is good. And I want to be able to be that for others as they struggle. and know that, life can be great, even when maybe life isn't handing you everything that you would like to right now.
Really, the poverty simulation, I think, was an eye-opener for me, to see how close members of our community are to that poverty line, and then really kind of seeing that play out in the current environment with COVID and the impact that it's had on many people in our county and also around the world. Really, there's so much that we have to be thankful in our area. We have a lot of great resources, and Leadership Medina County kind of opened my eyes to those resources. And we also have not just resources, but we have issues. And I think it was talked about, especially during the poverty situation, that we might not recognize that those things happen here, but they do. And the nice thing is we have a lot of people that are willing to help.
The one that really sticks with me the most is the poverty simulation. For some reason, I think about that very often in my day-to-day life, especially with everything going on in COVID-19. I've really thought about those people more now than ever.
So I was on the rap group and had an opportunity to work with an amazing team of people, all of which are highly competitive, highly funny individuals that I really enjoy getting to know on a more personal basis.
The rap group, Rappers 2020, putting a video together with them and all the activities that we got to do to really bring community awareness to Medina County was amazing.
Everybody had their own strong suit assigned to them, and I feel like we had an awesome group that we assigned the right people with their strengths, and we really worked hard to get the word out with proper plastic recycling and everything like that. I'm sad to see it stop. There was a lot of time consumed in this, but I feel like we made a lot of waves and we had fun doing it.
Retreat, but I think the funnest time I had was when we developed our individual groups, and the rap team decided that the best time to meet was always after work, and we always brought food along with us, and I would bring some food and I would take more food with me when I left, and I still don't understand how that worked, but they all know I enjoy food.
I thank all of my civic DNA folks. It was great to be on that project. We had a lot of fun, met a lot of great leaders. I know we're still looking to, wrap that up once we're able to do that. I want to thank, my husband and his company, who really did a lot for us for our project and helped us co-sponsor that. Automation Tool and Die, just everyone. So I just want to say again, thank you. And I look forward to being able to take some of the experiences that I've learned and be able to, take that with me and be helpful to the community.
One other person I'd like to thank is Michelle Wedlack. For our subgroup, she was very generous with providing a place for us to meet and to work on our project at BW3. So a shout out to Michelle.
I was excited that we were able to follow through with our point in time project. Our PIT team members were a lot of fun to work with. And I really enjoyed spreading the word about homelessness in Medina County.
We don't have homeless people in Medina County. That's crazy talk. They just didn't believe it. No, they're out there just because they're not in your face and it isn't like a city setting. But what really warmed my heart was how many people pitched in that said, what can I do to help you? I will do anything. Do you need supplies donated? Do you need somebody to come and help do the count? What can I do?
The stuff that I have learned has really been inspiring to me, from the class time. But I would tell you that what's really meant the most to me is what I've learned from each one of you, especially my share cluster group. We spent a lot of time together, a lot of time, working, brainstorming, thinking, and really, really proud of all the stuff that we were able to put together before it all came to a close. So
I just want to wish the class the best. I hope we all stay in touch. Please take care of yourselves, and I will see you soon.
One of the best things about Leadership Medina for me has been discovering that I had all of the leadership skills and tools sort of already baked in.
And I feel like I've been able to really help people, through putting them in line with some of the organizations that I've learned about.
Being a member of the signature class has strengthened my promise to be involved in my community.
I came into it thinking I would have these great networking contacts, which I have had, but more so it's re-energized my commitment to social causes and issues.
Same time. So hopefully I shared some experiences outside of the business leadership roles that we all have and help my class understand what it means to be a veteran.
But there was one very positive and powerful thing that took place with Leadership Medina County that I was able to be part of, myself and my organization, Sister Circle Medina. It was when we hosted a webinar with one of the Little Rock Nine, and her name was Elizabeth Eckford. There was something that Elizabeth said on that call that resonates so deep within me that I will never forget. And this was her quote that she left. She said, "Every voice in the community is important. If you are silent, then someone else is speaking for you." And that will always stick with me. That is one great moment that I will always remember with Leadership Medina County. So I'll just leave you all with that.
It has been life-changing, and I am so proud of Medina County.
I would highly recommend Leadership Medina for anybody.
And this has reopened my eyes to how important it is to open up that circle, to look for ways that you can give back, because there's really a lot of amazing people in our community who are doing amazing things.
Excited how this journey of serving my community has come full circle.
This is an important organization. It's such an opportunity for people that this needs to continue on. And if it takes, whatever support to make that happen, then we have to support it from the participant inside out. So I signed up for the lifetime membership, and, I challenge my class, do the same. We have to invest in our leaders. We have to invest in our county. And this is a good program. It's been around for a long, long time. And it wouldn't be successful if people don't give back to the program as well, too. We're entrusted with giving back to our community. Well, that has to start somewhere.
It was life-changing, and it will forever be with me.
This is Colleen Rice, Executive Director of Leadership Medina County. It has been an honor to spend time with these 40 accomplished leaders in Medina County. Medina County is stronger and more unified because of them. Thank you for watching Leadership Medina County's Class of 2020 graduation presentation. To learn more about Leadership Medina County, visit www.leadershipmedinacounty.org.